finally happened, and it's all thanks to you. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Oh my god. I never would have thought that 1,000 people would have clicked the subscribe button on my videos. What? Just thank you so much. This is all thanks to you guys, the viewers, for making this happen. You know, I'm just some guy on the internet who likes guitars. You know, I'm here with a channel mascot guitar. So to think that I could make something useful, either entertaining or informative for you, that's an awesome thought. And I'm just feeling really good about that, so thank you so much. So this is just going to be a talking video real quick, just to give you some updates on the channel and also to say thank you, which again, thank you so much. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hi. That's right. Everything so far has been unsponsored. It's just all been me either making some music or some informative content, you know, just to put something out there on the internet, either as a useful resource, maybe as something nice to listen to, maybe music is a nice escape for some people, just generally having a good time. And it's all without any outside interests throwing in some money to maybe skew things. Will I take some sponsors in the future? Who knows? Like, it really depends. Like, I'm not really interested in doing any of those crazy sponsors, like, well, you know. But if there's anything like relevant in the future, then I'll think about it. But I'm always putting the viewer first. I'm trying to give some useful information first, or to make some cool songs. At least I hope they're cool. So, channel announcements. First of all, I'm thinking of starting to do some live streams here and there. Nothing particularly fancy. Maybe some talking, maybe some guitar playing, mostly some guitar playing. It's gonna be a bit different from my videos at first. Like, I'm not gonna really be aiming on doing full song just playthroughs at first. Mainly I want to see, one, if the streaming is possible. I got to work out all the kinks, all the bugs, all the difficulties. Two, I'm probably gonna do some like pedal stuff, maybe some live loop stuff, just some vibes, and maybe some talking if there's people in the chat who have questions, who knows. But just more like a laid back kind of thing. And then we'll go from there. You know, things are ever evolving. Maybe down the line I'll be doing song playthroughs with backing tracks and everything fancy, and, you know, like backgrounds and chat integration and all that. Who knows? We'll see what we have time for. And speaking of songs and music, I've got more covers on the way. I'm working on finalizing one right now. I wanted to get it out last week, but I've just been working pretty hard to make sure it's good. You know, I'm trying to get better at audio production, mixing, mastering. So I want to put out like a good product, always trying to be better. So it's taking just a bit longer as I learn new things, as I make things fit in the mix better, etc. I also want to be doing more original songs too. Like, I know covers will bring in more views, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing this just to farm views. I'm trying to get music out there, and I'm trying to get more information out there too. Whether it's like guitar reviews, guitar fix-it videos, which I think could be a good resource for people looking for solutions for problems. But back to the original music, I do have some originals planned. There goes a pick. I'm going to be working on some singles, of course, but it's always been my dream to release an album, at least one album. I know in this day and age, it's better to release singles, you know, like always releasing content, have things driving forward. But ever since I was like young, I've wanted to release an album. So I'm working towards releasing an album, and it's gonna be a bit before I get that done, because I'm writing the songs, recording them. We'll see what happens when it comes to vocals. I'm working on getting some custom human-made album art, which, by the way, I'm never gonna use AI art for my album covers or single releases. It's either pictures I've taken or some artwork that my friends have done. So yeah, that's in progress. That'll come out eventually. I'll have singles come out here and there, which will be like a variety of stuff, from like metal to more chill stuff to more rock, just whatever I feel like. But yeah, I'll have more guitar reviews coming out eventually. You know, I've got all these guitars, and I'm working on, you know, releasing a good resource on the things I have, in case there's someone else considering buying what I've bought. Because at one point I was in their position too. So I want to give them some good information and insights into what I was thinking and wondering about. Maybe I can answer some helpful questions that maybe other reviews haven't answered. I might even do some re-reviews on guitars I've reviewed, such as this one, because since then I've gotten better at making videos, I've gotten better at articulating, maybe a little better at speaking, who knows, the jury's out on that one. But I can give more like long-term updates too, like over time how things have aged, how things have held up, if there's been any new issues developing since I've originally reviewed the guitars I have before. So that might be coming out too. As I said, I'll be fixing guitars too. Like some guitars I've had have developed some problems, like my black and gold RG, the neck pickup doesn't make sound anymore, so I gotta debug that. On my white ash RG, there's a few things there. The 23rd fret is high, so I gotta work that out, so I might make a video on that. Also, I kind of messed up the wiring a bit, so position 4 doesn't work anymore. You know, I'm not a professional guitar tech by any means. I've been doing my own setups since I was a teenager, but I'm not like a luthier or anyone professional like that. So I just have like a functional understanding. But I think maybe that can be valuable because like a bunch of people out there aren't professionals either. So I can share my experience and they can gauge if this is worth doing for them. But at the end of the day, this High Z Productions, this is just a one-man production currently. So it's all just me. So I do the guitar playing, the recording, the video shooting, the editing, everything. It's all just me right now. So the limiting factor is that this is just a one-man thing. If I had a team of people, of course I could have content coming out all the time, just continuous release, but I'm really just limited by what I can feasibly accomplish. You know, I've got a day job, I've got other responsibilities. So I'm doing the best I can. I don't have videos coming out as much as I would like. I'd like to have them coming out more often, but I do what I can, and hopefully it's a good show for you guys, the viewers. Anyway, last closing statements, last thoughts. I'm on social media, so I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I do have a TikTok, I'm on Threads. Of course, if you're watching this, I'm on YouTube. So if you want to see what's going on, you can go follow all those social medias. I do try to keep up with the YouTube posts too, so look out for my YouTube posts. You know, I've got some fun updates, some fun pictures. Every now and then I'll have a cool poll. So go ahead and participate in those. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And one last exciting announcement. I am working on getting all my music onto major streaming platforms, so like Spotify, iTunes, etc. So some of my music is already on Spotify, and all the covers that you know and love, I'm working on getting them all on Spotify and everything. Not every single one is going to get there. I'm still working through some issues, licensing, all that, but all the popular ones will be there, you know, the Mega Man X0 theme, the Area Zero theme, a bunch of them. They're all going to be there. So you'll be able to listen to it without coming onto YouTube, just whenever you want, whether you're driving, in the car, at a party, whatever. So that's coming out very soon. Keep your eye out. I'll announce it when it's out. All the backing tracks are out, you know, all the backing music, the original songs, those are on the streaming platform, so check them out. And yeah, more to come soon. More guitars, more music, more information. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace.